What's up, guys? Unusually Uneek here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and checking out another video on this channel. So first off, I'm gonna try to keep the breathing and the weird mouth noises and background noises to a minimal. I'm filming this in a hotel room because I am up here for work. More details on that in a little bit, but I wanted to get content out, and I wanted to do something a little bit different to get that content out. So bear with me, guys. This is the first time I've ever done a voiceover video, and because I'm doing this in a hotel, I don't have like a shock stand for my microphone. I'm kind of just holding it in my hand while sitting on the bed. Probably not the the best way to record voiceover, but I gotta just make do with what I have. So, per usual, this is gonna be kind of a long video on my channel. So I just hope that everybody will stick through to the end, or as close to the end as you can. I know this is not my normal content, but hopefully you guys will still enjoy this. So this is also a little bit nerve-wracking for me because it is voiceover and it breaks the standard that I've set for the channel, which is like face cam videos or gaming live streams or like regular live streams or even just vlogs. And so, one, I'm adding a new video content idea to the toolbox, and then it's just something completely new, and I don't know how you guys are going to respond to this. But hopefully you will watch as close to the end as you can, because there's some really important stuff that I want to talk about in this video. And it's also kind of weird because I scripted out this video and I'm halfway kind of sort of following the script, but not really, because like I usually do my videos off the top of my head, and I usually have no script at all, no bullet points. I just get in front of the camera and go. But this is the first time I have scripted a video, and it's kind of weird. So yeah, like I said, there is a lot to unpack in this video. So let's get into it. So first, I've just really got to stop and thank you guys so much for supporting me through subscribing and liking and commenting on the videos. Because when I started my channel, I honestly did not think it was gonna grow. I didn't think it was gonna go anywhere. This was kind of like a passion project for me, something to do for fun, because I absolutely love doing YouTube, and it's something that I wanted to do full-time and still want to do full-time. And the fact that in less than a year I've hit 136 subs, that really means a lot to me. It means a ton, and I know that's not a lot compared to other YouTubers, but for me it is a huge milestone, and I'll explain why it's a huge milestone later on in the video. But just know it gives me hope, and it just gives me strength to continue doing YouTube and just to continue to grow as a content creator. Now, I know I don't post content as much and as consistently as I'd like to, but hopefully that is something that will change soon, because like I said, YouTube is a huge passion of mine and something that I really do want to do full time. It's just in the last couple of months, I really have slowed down on my upload schedule, and it's for a few reasons, and that's the point of today's video, is to explain why I've slowed down on my upload schedule, to explain, why I've kind of been just here for a second and then gone, and then here and then gone, because that's not what I wanted to have when I did YouTube. I want it to be a consistent weekly thing, and instead it's been kind of sporadic. But there are a couple of reasons for that. So first off, my wife and I hit a really rough patch over the last couple of months financially. It's been kind of ridiculous. I've had a bunch of issues with my car that took up a lot of money, and then after those issues with the car hit, the financial issues kind of affected our bills. So the most notable thing that has happened recently is the fact that my wife and I have moved out of the apartment into somewhere new. If you follow me on Instagram, then you saw that I set the studio back up, and you're probably questioning, well, why did the studio have to get set back up? And that is because we did move. Hopefully soon we will be out of the financial trouble and that rough patch. But that was one of the big reasons why I have not done a video recently, is because we were packing and moving into this new place. And that, if anybody has moved, you know that takes up a lot of time. The second reason within the total time thing is the fact, my work schedule is a little bit crazy. If you guys watched my I quit my job video or the hair nightmare video, then you know that I work for the church division of Life Touch, and we work out of our homes and we have to travel from church to church to church. So I have not been home as often as I'd like to be. I've been away from my wife. I've been away from home. I've been away from the studio, and I've been just kind of hotel hopping whenever I work. And because of that crazy work schedule, I've been away from the studio, so I literally could not record. And I didn't think about doing the videos as voiceover, because I'm like, that was something that hadn't even crossed my mind until now, and I don't know why the light bulb didn't go off sooner, but it finally went off, and this is kind of cool and weird to do this voiceover thing. But because of that work schedule, I have not had the time to do it, but hopefully I will force myself to make time when I am home to actually get content out the way that I want to. So between the financial stuff and the work stuff, time has been one really, really big factor in this. Now, the second reason is a little more like on the business side of things, at least YouTube business wise. I am at a crossroads with my channel. I'm really not sure which direction I want to follow for my channel, because when I started my channel, it was a Goth channel, and then at some point I decided, you know what, I want to break into the furry side of YouTube, and that's when because I had a fursuit, and I was just like, the furry fandom is something that is super uber important to me, and I was like, I admired the guys like Majira Strawberry and Artemis and Quartz Husky and PR Wolf and Cothrix, and I admired the furry side of YouTube, and it's something that I wanted to do. And so I pulled out Berry Pie, and you guys were introduced to, hey guys, Berry Pie. I'm super excited to be here, and you guys just are super amazing and awesome, and you guys got Berry Pie, but what I started seeing was the furry content took off and the Goth content really didn't. Don't get me wrong, the Goth content still got views, but the furry content is where most of my views have been coming from, and I have not been getting the engagement on the Goth videos like I have with the furry videos. And so as much as I love doing both types of content, if I do Goth content, I alienate my furry viewers. If I do furry content, I alienate my Goth viewers. And it's just like, I I'm not sure which direction to go, because I never want it to be just a full-on goth channel. I never want it to be just a full-on furry channel. I really, once I started doing both types of content, I really wanted to do both consistently. And it's kind of hard because the furry content gets views, the goth content gets, a lot less than the furry content does. So it's a weird crossroads to be at. And I don't know. The other thing is there are 2 videos that I really want to make, but both of them are very emotional, very personal, very emotional topics, but they're also very taboo topics. And I really want to start a dialogue about these 2 really important topics. I did the bullying video, but these 2 are a lot more personal than the bullying video was. And so I've kind of just been putting off doing these 2 topics because I don't know how, I don't know how you guys are going to respond to it, and 2, I don't know how I want to present them because of how serious the topics are. When I started doing YouTube, I always saw this as a platform for me to share, my thoughts, opinions, and ideas on stuff, and to reach an audience and reach people that I would have never been able to reach in my normal day-to-day life. But with these 2 topics, because of how serious they are, I don't know if I want to present them as the goth side of me, which is like my every day-to-day side of me, or present them as the furry side of me because my furry content gets more views, or do I just do them as a voiceover and split difference? Like, I'm not sure. And the thing is, if I present them as the goth side of me, I know for a fact it is not going to reach as many people as I want the content to reach. But if I present them, and I guess my fear is, if I present them in fursuit and to the furry side, that people are going to take it as, oh, this is just a joke, or they're going to take it as, oh, he had to hide behind the fursuit in order to do this. He couldn't be real. He couldn't be authentic because I'm in fursuit. And it's just like, I don't know how to present these 2 topics. But that makes it even more difficult for me to produce content, because I feel like if I don't do these 2 videos, I'm never going to be able to give 100% to the other topics that I want to cover, because there are a bunch of other content that I want to create. And I want to hit on popularity. I want to find some artists, furry artists, and I want to showcase and highlight them. I have a bunch of crazy stories that I can tell, but I feel like if I don't do these 2 serious topics, I will never be able to 100% commit to these other topics that I want to cover, the fun stuff, because I am shying away from doing what I originally wanted to do on my channel, which was start a dialogue about some important stuff, and just start a dialogue in general, whether it was fun stuff or important stuff. But the important stuff is what really holds near and dear to my heart. And then the kind of the third thing within this whole crossroads is the fact that I am a Christian, and I'm a practicing Christian, and I am proud of the fact that I am a Christian. And I know that I will probably lose subscribers for admitting that, or I will maybe gain subscribers for admitting that. I don't know, but I am a practicing Christian, but I'm not one of these stereotypical Christians, and there are some ideas that I want to touch on where I bring my faith into talking about some of this content. And the thing is, I'm kind of scared that if I bring my faith into some of these topics, that I'm going to lose some of my audience. And so being at this crossroads, it's like, if I don't do what's important to me, and if I don't talk about my faith, I'm going to be mad at myself. But then at the same time, if I do, I have no clue how you guys are going to respond. Now, that leads me into the third reason why I've slowed down on making content. And that is because I have been struggling with depression and my own self-worth, and I've been struggling with my own personal demons. When I'm on camera, you guys see me as this happy, bubbly, happy-go-lucky person, especially when I'm in Berry Pie, because, Berry Pie is just, the super bubbly and excited portion of me, and, she just comes out and she's so happy, and she just loves you guys so much. But when the cameras are off, though, I am almost constantly, I'm not going to say constantly, but I am almost constantly either having anxiety or depressed, and that's not a good mental state to be in. And don't get me wrong, my wife has helped me tremendously. She has been there. She has comforted me. I have cried on her shoulder more times than I can count. I have been and I have apologized to her a lot of times because I've been a complete and utter butt and have not even realized that I've been a butt, and I haven't even realized that I'm pulling away into myself and kind of just alienating her, and kind of just hiding off in a corner because I feel so broken. But she has been there to comfort me through my depression, and she means the world to me. And I need to tell her that more. I need to tell her how much that I love her and I appreciate her, and how much that she means to me, because she has helped me through my depression. Because I don't talk to people about being depressed. I put on a mask and I pretend like I am happy when I'm around strangers, and my wife is like really the only person who sees the raw, vulnerable side of me. And I'm kind of letting you guys behind the mask right now and really being vulnerable, and that's really weird and really hard for me to do, because I am constantly second guessing myself, because I know I'm just really awkward, and it's bad, because when I get into those depressive states, everything annoys me, nothing satisfies me, and nothing makes me happy. Yet at the exact same time, I'm mad at myself because I'm not getting up. I'm mad at myself for being depressed, and I'm mad at myself for being lethargic, because I want to do what I love. I want to do YouTube. I want to sew. I want to go out there and do photo shoots, and I want to go out there and do this stuff, but my depression and my own self-image is holding me back from doing that, because I always second guess myself, and I always talk myself out of doing stuff, and it sucks. And besides my wife reassuring me and telling me that I'm loved and telling me that I'm amazing, I really crave to hear that from other people, because as I covered in the bullying video, I was bullied almost constantly through middle and high school, and I never realized until now how much that damaged my psyche. And I crave to hear that I'm loved. I crave to hear that I'm appreciated from people outside of my family and outside of my really, really small circle of friends, because I just want to feel validated. I want to feel loved. I want to know that I am important. And that is that is why, hitting 136 subscribers is a huge milestone for me, because it helps me realize that I am important to other people outside of my family. And that is part of the reason that doing YouTube is so important to me, because it helps me realize that I'm not a complete and utter outcast, that people really do enjoy me being me. And that is why I want to continue to grow, and that is why I want to continue to do YouTube and want to continue to do this full time, not just because of the validation, but because this is a huge passion for me, and it is the one thing outside of my faith, outside of my family, outside of photography, that makes me happy. YouTube makes me extremely happy. So that's why I'm saying I want to do this full time, but I can't do this without you guys. I can't do it without your love. I can't do it without your support, because I know that the depression will take back over. I know that my own self-worth will take back over and keep telling me that I'm not good enough to do this, that, I suck, my videos suck, that I'm absolutely horrible. But by you guys subscribing, by you guys liking the video, by you guys commenting on the videos, it gives me that push that I need to continue doing this, because I will continue to do YouTube regardless of if my channel grows, because videography makes me happy. But what makes me even happier is knowing that people love what I do as much as I do. And yes, 136 subscribers is really, really insignificant compared to some of these other people, but to me it is super important, and growing is super important. So yeah, I know in the long run, no, the subscribers that I have are not genuine friends. They're just seeing one side of me on the internet. But I'm really hoping that by doing YouTube, that by being unabashedly me, I can gain some true friends through this platform. And I really do need some genuine, authentic friends. And that is hard for me to admit, because it's hard for me to admit that I need friends, because I'm used to being a lone wolf, and I'm used to doing stuff on my own. But being in this state of depression that I've been in, I've realized that I actually need friends, and I actually need other people, because I can't do this on my own. So yeah, that's where I'm ending this. Hopefully at least some of you have listened to this all the way through. I know there's probably weird sounds because of my breathing, because I don't have a pop filter. I know that there's probably been some weird background noises, and I know this is a long video, but I hope that the ones that you guys who have stuck through to the end will continue to love me, will to continue to support me, and that if you are new here and you've listened all the way to this point, that you will hopefully hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell notification icon right next to it, so that you can be notified when new videos are posted. I will try to post weekly. And then please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see from me, whether it is furry, whether it is goth, whether it is vlogs, voiceovers, or whether it is just a conversation just to say hi and just to talk to me. Just leave a comment down below, because I do read every single comment and they mean the world to me. Even if I don't get an opportunity to actually type a physical response back, I do read every single comment. And then leave a thumbs up on this video if you loved it, and even if you hated it, leave a thumbs down on this video, and it will give me hope that I can continue to do YouTube and actually do this full time. And then the final thing is share this video. Go to one of the playlists on my channel, whether it's the goth playlist or the furry playlist, and hit share, or even just hit share on my channel in general, so that this channel can continue to grow, that I can continue to do this YouTube thing. As I've already said, I love you guys. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are amazing. I love you guys too. I'm Berry Pie, and you guys mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much. Berry Pie and Unusually Unique are out. Again, thank you guys so much.